hole in the water so I can get back underground. There's nothing but ocean still.
Hey, Mary, one hell of a vacation, right?
At least she's not on a boat.
Alright, there's the hole. I'm gonna try to make it. Look here, come on. Ah, okay. I made it. Let me plug this up now. Whee! Going underground. Taking a very slow water slide.
Yeah.
Minecraft logic.
Okay.
Ugh.
Packing up along there, I see.
Sounds like it.
Always.
That happens when I came back to the cold, damp Midwest.
Mm.
It was great out in Utah. I could breathe freely.
Did it snow up there?
No. You
No,
want?
I mean up in Wisconsin.
No. It's just been rain, damp.
It's
Yeah.
been snowing up in North Dakota again. In the middle of May, for God's sakes.
Yeah, that's what I've been hearing. They got snow over there.
Okay,
Same in Colorado.
I put a link in the Skype. That was the weather out west. Was the weather in that video? Actually, I found myself in that video, scarily enough. But that was my entire time out west. Was what was in that video? It was great.
I'll bet. Yeah.
Oh,
Well, then again, it was sunset.
I'm a mining, I'm just mining away.
Yeah. Apparently, a lot of storm chasers hate being out in Missouri because of the hills and the trees. You barely see a tornado until it's barreling down on top of you.
Mm.
Yeah. Sucks, but it's what you got to do to get a good chase.
Remember, any of you guys saw the movie Twister?
Yep.
Tasha did. I haven't.
It's a pretty good movie. I remember watching the shit out of it because we had it on on VHS, and we used to watch the shit out of it all the time. It's one of those movies just you played while you're going to sleep. It's like background noise for you.
Yeah.
I like having background noises.
If I wanted to fall asleep, I just play like some really quiet, soft train video.
There are. Wait, those exist?
Trains soft? What?
Really?
Not loud? What?
You're really gonna
No,
say Taku?
No, I'm serious. The only train videos I ever find anymore are the loud, boisterous ones. I never really hear any quiet ones anymore.
Yeah, and he's gonna send you a link, by the way.
I know he is, and I'm thankful for it.
Saves him the trouble of having to find it.
Mm-hmm.
I would play like I'll go on YouTube. I have my own little my playlist. It's like rain sounds, or you hear rain on a tin roof.
Mm-hmm. I hear that enough at
With
work.
Nightcore. in tutorials.
It's like at work, my roof is pretty much all metal. So anytime a heavy thunderstorm rolls through while I'm at work, it's just like, yeah, okay.
But it doesn't rain a lot over here, so that's why I like it.
The lightning is it got a little bit closer, but it's staying out towards Sedalia, mostly.
Makes sense.
Out towards the flat ass farmland we have near us. Mom suggested that we both put our cell phones on charge.
Mm-hmm.
Keep them charged as much as we can.
Okay.
So, yeah. Let's just say Mom started giving me pointers over the phone.
Yep. Moms will do that. They don't care how old you are. You could be 50. She's still gonna give you advice. And
Well,
teach you
ever since my mom found out we live in Tornado Alley, my mom has become the biggest worrywart I've ever seen.
Yeah, she's being a
Has
mother.
seriously become the biggest one.
That's what we call our mom. Every time, she's like worried, we're like, my dad's like, oh, you're being a mother.
Yep. My parents could say they don't worry about me because, they know I'm safe. But as soon as something like a tornado watch goes up, Mom and Dad are like, nah.
They're like, oh, hell nah.
Yeah, Mom and Dad are like, nope, it's time to worry.
Worry about our baby girl.
I need to add Sedalia as well as where I've got Warrensburg.
Mm-hmm.
I need to add Sedalia too. Because that's where it all is coming from, is Sedalia.
Mm.
Alright, Sedalia's under tornado watch too. Okay. Maybe. I don't know. I have to click on it. Yep, Sedalia is under tornado watch as well. Same time as us until 11. It's getting dark real quick.
It's also sunset.
It's also sunset, but yeah, Mom asked if we had a weather radio, and I said, yeah, it don't work.
Well, that's because I don't have all the batteries in it. It works. I just got to stick the batteries back into it because it doesn't turn off.
Remember the last time we tried to get that darn thing to work? It didn't want to work.
It did the past time.
Yeah. Mom says after we're done with the call with everybody here, the best bet for me and you to do is to get as close as possible to the door of the basement. That's Mom's words.
Well, our room is like right next to that door.
Our room and the guest room.
There's some goddamn sirens going off. Yep.
What's SD going on about?
I don't know.
We can't hear you at all.
Oh, what the fuck?
You keep breaking up.
Ah! Cat.
No, the bush did.
Ow! What?
You guys are all coming in clear as day, so.
Put these down
Why
here.
does the bush hurt? Ow! Ow!
Oh, those are the sweet berry bush. They have thorns.
Oh,
What? Who's scratching?
bedtime.
They have thorns and they have the same slowing effect as a cop.
They do. Bedtime.
Here's what I say: with the weather like that, you don't need to worry until you start hearing some goddamn sirens. At that point, just walk down to your basement.
Pretty much.
Seriously, it's not worth freaking out over.
SD, I'm like my mother. I'll freak out.
You're fine.
No, you're talking to someone who's been through those Midwest storms.
Yeah, I know. I know I shouldn't be worrying as much as I am, but it's just like I've never been truly around something like this. This is my first time.
You're all right. You're fine.
Plus, I watched too many tornado things with my grandmother.
Storm chasers.
Oh, I love storm chasers. Thank you very much.
Just relax. Breathe. Breathe.
I just don't like what happened to the one guy that was really revolutionary for storm watching and storm chasing.
What happened?
The guy that gave us so much information on tornadoes.
What happened to him?
A really bad tornado got hit. And what I mean by very bad, I mean it was extremely unpredictable. They didn't know where it was going. And several people kind of got caught up in it, you know, their cars got some damage.
Mhm.
But since it was basically what happens with a tornado is it's got a sheet of rain, and that lets you know when, you know, if it's a sheet of heavy rain, the tornado is going to be coming. Well, what was scary about this tornado is it was wrapped in the sheet of rain. The sheet of rain was seriously wrapped around the tornado. So they didn't know they were in it until it was too late.
It was an EF4, EF5.
Yeah, I could say that's an EF5 with the damage.
Yeah.
It didn't cause a lot of damage to houses. That's why they downgraded it to an EF4.
But the thing of it is that it was in a very rural area.
Flat land.
Yeah.
But basically what happened, now there is footage from the car, but it was so gruesome that they couldn't show anybody but the wife and the friend of the man.
Basically, what the tornado itself did was, not only was it large scale in itself, but it had several what is known as subvortices.
Oh yeah, the subvortices
rotating
is what got you.
around it. Basically, smaller tornadoes that were wrapping themselves and circling around a large central tornado.
Oh, that's lovely.
It's why it made that tornado so unpredictable.
If you ever want to look up the data on it, it's known as the El Reno tornado.
Yeah, it literally is known as the El Reno tornado. Truthfully, a lot of the people in the weather community were pissed that they downgraded it from an EF5 to an EF4 because they downgraded it, like I said, because it didn't cause a lot of damage. It only destroyed a good bit of land.
Which it's not going to cause a lot of damage if it's in a lot of farmland.
Yeah, but don't they usually categorize them based on speed, the wind speed?
Yes, but for some reason they wanted to say that this one was not an EF5 because it didn't cause a lot of damage. Which is stupid, because yes, tornadoes are categorized by their wind speed and how much damage they cause to the area that they're at. Like, with example, an EF1 won't do very much damage. It'll do a little bit of house damage, maybe tear off some leaves off trees and limbs and all that, but it really isn't going to do a lot of damage. It's not until you get up into the EF3 section that really a lot of damage is done. EF5s are the deadliest tornadoes, because think of it as a toddler who has nothing in its way. It's extremely destructive.
Hey, great news! It's 9 o'clock. Y'all have a good night.
Yeah.
Have a good night, Christy.
Hit my rose bush.
All right. Well, y'all take care. Bye.
Bye.
Y'all stay crafty. Take
Bye.
care.